Hello again, all my fluid art friends. I hope everybody is well today. This is experimenting time again, and this is going to sound weird, but I want to see how oil paints work in resin. So I mixed up some stone coat art coat resin. I mixed 10 ounces. These are tiles. They're like scraps that I get from a guy that does bathrooms and stuff. So they're not the size you get at the store. They're scraps, but I look at it this way. For experimenting, they're good enough. Okay, I'm going to mix up a base coat that's going to look kind of yellow. So I'm going to be using some titanium white and some Naples yellow U. Then I'm going to do some orange, and then I'm going to do a turquoise that's going to be a mixture of phthalo green, phthalo blue with a little titanium white in it. And then I'm going to mix raw umber and Van Dyke brown together. Okay, now first thing I want to do is, I don't want to pour all the resin in there. I want to put just a little bit in there so I can mix. That's why I mixed art coat. I was thinking of using up the last of my Pro Marine, but I didn't want to do that. Okay, now I've got, okay, I need pliers. I forgot to pre-open all these. I've got these oil paints because I actually used to do oil painting, but I didn't get good at it, so that's why they're just sitting around. Okay, here is some of the Naples yellow, which is like a warm yellow, and I don't want to put a whole lot in there. Okay, there's the Naples yellow. Now the titanium white, I'm going to leave it open after I put some in there. Oh, I don't believe this. So while I'm opening these and fighting them, I will tell you, I want to thank all of my new subscribers and my old subscribers for returning again to another one of my crazy experiments. Come on. Oh. There we go. Got it started. I appreciate every one of you. You know what? I have a saying. I love the resin right out of you guys. You have been such a support to me while I've been doing this. I absolutely love it. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm serious. I'm having so much fun. Okay, I'm putting more of the white in there. Now I don't want to put the stick in there, so I'm going to scrape the stick off because I'm not closing this again until I do the other color. Okay, now I want to make sure it mixes in, and it looks like it mixed in really good. So let me add some more resin to it because this is going to be my base tint. Now I may have to put, see, I was worried about it clumping and not mixing, so I put a little bit more in. I like that color. It's like a warm, like a titanium buff, but it's I don't know how to explain it. No, I didn't take art school, so it's hard for me to figure out the terminology to describe what a color is doing or what the shade looks like. And this looks pretty opaque to me, so I'm going to, you got to make sure you're scraping the bottom so you're getting all the heavy pigment that's down there up into the rest of the resin. I don't know if it's going to pit, so we'll see. Okay, next I'm going to do just the orange for the simple fact I'm not putting any other color with it. And this one opened easy. Ha! Go figure. Okay. Let me put a little bit of orange in here. You want to use a clean stick every time. Okay, that's about all I'm putting in there. And I'm probably going to put about, I'm thinking about 2 to 3, well, 2 ounces. I mixed up 10 ounces, but that's because I'm hoping I have a little bit left over. Okay, this one's not going to be used at all anymore. I will list the brands of the colors below in the description when I upload this. For the simple fact, there's a lot of it here, and I do have different brands, so I'm not sure. You know, I don't want to take the time to read the labels. I mean, I've got Winton, Artesian, Winton. Well, they're all about Winsor Newton. Winsor Newton. I will list the exact names of the colors below. But this one is just a straight cadmium orange hue, because I wanted it to kind of have like a little warm southwest feel to it. And I thought the turquoise with the browns, with the brown and the warm yellow, and then the turquoise, we'll give it a southwest look. And this one, well, let me scrape off my stick. This one looks like it mixed up okay. Sorry that I'm making you look at all the mixing, but let me put some more in here. I want to make sure that you see exactly how I'm mixing these oil colors in there. See, I'm not mixing, hang on a second, hot light. That's why I put a towel over there. I got smart. No, it's not that, if that's what you're thinking. But anyway, I wanted you to see. Now this one's a little transparent, but that's okay. That's okay. Now I'm gonna do, oh, I have all my cups out, but I got these cups too, and somebody knows what that's for. Okay, of course, I can't open this one. I don't know what it is about these gloves. Okay, come on. Don't fight me. I do not know what it is about these gloves that give me problems trying to open tight lids. Okay, I've got there it is. Sorry that I'm in front of the camera, the overhead, but I got one of these circles that I'm going to try. And of course, that's not going to work either. Oh, this is so embarrassing. There we go, now it started. Note to self, open every tube and every jar before I turn on record. Because, oh shoot, sorry, it is hot in here. Because if I open my windows, it'll get really cold. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of blue in. Now let me put just a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of the blue in. And I'm not going to close it yet because I may end up having... no, this one opens fine. This is the water... Well, this one says water mixable oil color, so hey, you never know. And I want a little bit of green in there. That was phthalo blue. This one's phthalo green. I'm sorry. And it is pretty thick, so you don't want to put too much in there. Now, still got the stick from when I did the white earlier, because I want to do a little bit of white in there too. Okay, there we go. Now I'm trying to condense it down to one stick. which is not going to work. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of resin in there just to get the colors mixed together. And I can already see that I probably should put a little bit more of the green in there, because to me that's a little bit too blue for what I wanted. So I'm trying to scrape the paint off of these sticks so I can get rid of the other two sticks. Okay. I know you're not having fun watching me do all this, but I'm sorry. I'm trying. Okay, I wanted a little bit more green in there. And let's see. Okay, come on, off the stick. See, now I'm having a hard time getting that paint down to the bottom. And you know what? That's going to have to be good enough, because I'm not going to fight with it. Let me put a little bit more resin in there and mix it again, because I want to make sure it gets mixed up totally. That's a pretty color. It's not quite the light turquoise I was hoping, but... And as far as I can see, I have no lumps. That's another thing I was worried about. I have put oil paints in resin before, but that was back, about 5 years ago when I was trying to do casting. So it was a different type of resin than this. And that was back before I knew about heat guns and torches. And to pop my bubbles, I used to do, I used to blow on it with a straw. That was the only way I knew how to do it. Okay, let's see. Of course, it's going to give me a problem. I should have opened them all, and I apologize for that. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to do both of these browns together. I might, to warm it up, I might add a little, oops, that was some oil that was in there. See, some of these paints, I'm not sure how old they are. Okay. I'm not putting the lids on any of these because they're not going to dry out. Okay, now will this, look at this. This will open automatically. I love it. Now I'm putting this a little bit higher up on the stick so I don't contaminate it with the other brown. I just wanted to get a darker color in there for some contrast. And this is why I used art resin, because it has a long working time. It's got a working time of about 45 minutes, maybe longer, depending on, you know, in ideal conditions. Okay, now I can see I got a clump of paint at the end of my stick, so I'm trying to get it incorporated. You can always mash up your stick against the side and then scrape the side with it, if that's what it takes to mix up the paint in there. And I'm not going to try any swiping. I am going to do some heat though, but and now I gotta scrape that stick off a little bit more. This one looks a little transparent too. See, you're gonna have to figure out and judge when you're mixing the paints in, because I can't tell you exactly how much you should mix in. Okay, I don't need all these sticks, so let me put these little guys over here. I'm not going to close that yet. You never know if I might want to add a little bit more, and I don't want to fight the lids. Okay, here we go. This is the Naples yellow and the titanium white mixed together, and this is going to be my base coat, and it looks like it's opaque enough. See, what I don't know is I don't know if I'm going to get pitting or if it's not even going to get tacky. I mean, hard, you know. And I might as well just use the last of it because there isn't much left in there. So this looks like it's going to give me good coverage. Okay, I'm going to save that cup in case I have more resin, and if I do coasters, which I'm not going to make you sit through that because, oh, this is taking forever and I apologize. Okay, here we go. You always want to blow your heat gun to the side, away from your piece, for about 5-10 seconds, which is how long it takes me to tell you that, okay? Because you're blowing the dust boogers out, okay? Now I'm just going over it and I'm getting rid of the air bubbles. And I want to move this cup. I did some clear coat of some coasters earlier and I got that cup over here. Okay, now have your alcohol rag handy so you can wipe off your finger, and basically you just want to get your base coat pushed all the way around. I should be wearing a mask, I know, but I'm in a well-ventilated room. I got a fan going, not blowing in this direction, but I got a fan going to you know, drag the fumes out. That cough you hear is my smoker's cough, and please, I know I shouldn't be smoking, but that's my choice, okay? You just want to get it moved all the way up. I see one little streak of like solid paint right there. Okay, now I'm going to move this all around. You just want to get it all over and get every area covered. It's okay that you can see a little bit of it through, a little bit. I know, because it's got a print on the tile is why you're seeing some of the background. But you just want a coat of resin. I wasn't worried about covering, you know, having enough and making it opaque enough to cover all this. You just want to push it right up to the edge, and then you clean your glove off. Okay. There's resin there. It's just a little clearer than the rest of it. Okay, now, I don't know how I'm going to, let me put the darker brown first. I'm just going to do some stripes, and I'm going to end up blowing them out. I just want to see what it's going to look like with the oil, and I also want to see tomorrow how it sets up. So, and of course I will make sure on this experiment everybody knows how it sets up, so that way if you want to try it, if it sets up the way it's supposed to. It's a little bit darker of a turquoise than I really wanted, but, and this is very transparent, so if you use an orange, don't use the one I did because it's very transparent. Okay, now I'm going to pop some air bubbles and then I'm going to blow it around. Now, I've already blown my dust boogers out, so I can go right to here and heat it up, get rid of the air bubbles. Now I got my fan on high so I can blow it over to see what it does over the other colors. I have no idea if it's going to sell. Yeah, I see some selling going on, a little bit of it. I want to blow this one that way because I don't have a lot of room to blow in that same direction. I see some cell action going on. I might pick it up and tilt it after I blow. I don't know yet. I haven't figured that part out yet. I know I'm not going to do any swipes because I wanted to see how it just sells like this. Or if it sells, which it looks like it is. Okay. Enough of the heat. Now, let me do a little bit of tilting, which the tile, because I used a lot of heat, it's hot. You know, I can't always go in there with a metallic color, which would not be an oil color, but it would be a regular resin pigment. But I don't want to mess up the, how do I put it? I don't want to mess it up with other colors. I want to see how it sets up, and I already see, and I don't know what this is. It looks like little bits of paint that wasn't mixed together. So remember that when you're mixing your paints together. That will all settle down. Okay. I really don't want to do any other colors on it. I just want to see how it goes, you know. Oh, I gotta sneeze. I was spray painting earlier, and yes, I had a respirator on, but I got allergies, so. So, I'm going to call these done. I don't know if I'm going to upload this before they dry. If I don't upload this and they dry, I will do a very short close-up video after that. I don't want to do anything else with it. I want it to be all straight oil colors in there. I think I got some pretty good action. I got some cells. For some reason, I want to blow this, the top up here, I want to blow this out just a little bit more. Because I got a couple places that are just too opaque. It's just all one color, and I just want to kind of okay, I need to know when to stop, right? Okay, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not going to make you sit through the coasters that I might do. Let me see if I can, after I wipe it off, if I can do a close-up. And then I'm going to put it in the dust-free zone. Of course, the colors are not true. I'm looking at it. I'm sorry about the glare, but if I try to tilt it to get rid of the glare, I'll end up getting rid of the resin. Okay, let me put this one off to the side. Put that little baby down. Okay, now I'm just going underneath, making sure I've gotten rid of all my drips. And here we go. Here's this one. I apologize for the glare of my lamps, but I can't tilt it. And I can't really get a true color. So anyway, I'm going to put these guys to bed. And I will probably not upload this till tomorrow or even the next day, because tomorrow's the day I go live. So what I might end up doing is uploading it on Wednesday, and that'll be enough time for me to add a clip at the end of it dry with no glare so you can see everything. Okay, so I want to thank y'all for watching today. Okay, I don't know if this is the end of the video, but I'm going to treat it like it is. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I love all my subscribers. In other words, I love the resin right out of you guys. I'm thankful for all the support I've gotten from old subscribers, new subscribers, just viewers. And if you can leave comments down below if you want, or any questions. And I hope to see you in the next video. So, bye for now.